Welcome back to Forever Sound Waves, Beauty, Business, Beyond. I'm the Nailpreneur Artist, and today we're solving a tiny problem that saves big headaches, the sensitivity ledger and a 60-second patch test SOP you can pilot this week. Let's dive in and make your business shine. Stay curious, stay creative. Until next time, keep your nails and business thriving. First, a quick and important legal note. This episode gives documentation and consent language for operations. This is not medical advice. If a client shows signs of a serious reaction, pause the service and refer them to a clinician immediately. That said, here's a tiny story that shows why a one-line ledger matters. Hook. A client returned 2 weeks after a set because a mild redness showed up. A quick check of the file showed a one-line sensitivity note from a prior visit. Latex, redness, 2025-1014, mild, L1. Because the tech had that note, she used a different adhesive and explained the trade. The client left without a refund request and rebooked. That one line saved a rework and a dispute.
I love this. Real talk, when I've had services where my reaction history was noted, I felt seen and safe. That small record gives confidence. It's the little things that change the guest experience.
Exactly. Okay, segment 1. Build the one-line sensitivity ledger. Here's the principle. Minimal data, maximum usefulness. Capture 4 fields only: substance, reaction date, severity tag, and a product shortcode. Example, acrylic primer, 2025-1102, mild, P-PR1. That's it. No medical histories, no speculative diagnoses.
So we're purposely keeping it tiny. I appreciate that. It's less creepy for guests and less admin for staff. Quick question. What do you mean by severity tag?
Good question. Severity tags are short codes like mild, moderate, or severe. Use consistent wording. If a client reports a brief redness that faded in an hour, tag mild. If swelling or blistering happened, mark moderate and follow the stop and refer guidance. Again, no diagnosis language, only observable reactions. Naming conventions? Substance should be the product or ingredient name you used, not a brand rumor. Product shortcode is a 2 to 4 character code you maintain in a reference list. Keeps the ledger scannable. Example mapping: PR for primer, AD for adhesive, CO for color. OPI-27 becomes CO-27.
And storage? You mentioned 2 options in the notes. Which is best for small teams?
2 storage approaches. 1, booking note tag. Add the one-line ledger to the client booking or profile using a tag like SENS, acrylic primer, 2025-1102, mild PR. This is quick and keeps the info where the appointment lives. 2, locked shared resource. A single spreadsheet or encrypted folder with restricted access for sensitive notes and a cross-reference ID in the booking. Both work. Choose one and be consistent. Retention. Default to 1 year unless local law requires longer. Minimal data principle avoids unnecessary risk. If your jurisdiction has stricter rules, follow local counsel. Again, we are documenting observable reactions, not medical details.
From a guest view, knowing you're only keeping the small, relevant line for a year feels respectful of privacy. That's a good balance.
Segment 2. The 60-second patch test SOP. Time box this, 60 seconds for the physical check, plus 30 seconds to record. Keep it short, scripted, and consent first. Step 1, read a short consent line aloud, get verbal agreement. Step 2, choose the test area, fingertip or inner wrist. Step 3, apply a tiny sample, wait 60 seconds while checking for immediate irritation. Step 4, take a time-stamped photo if the device policy allows, and record the one-line result.
I like the fingertip suggestion. It's natural for nail techs and less invasive than the forearm for some guests. Also, what about consent wording? Guests appreciate straightforward language.
Here's a copy-ready consent line you can say exactly as written. I'd like to do a quick 60-second patch test on your fingertip. This helps us check for brief irritation and will be recorded in your file. If you have concerns, we'll pause and refer you to a clinician. Use that wording or paste it into your booking confirmation script. It's non-medical and consent first.
I love this phrasing. It's clear and not scary. Quick aside, if a guest says no, how should staff respond?
Good point. Respect a refusal. Say, No problem. We'll respect that and note it in your file. Then add a one-line note. Patch test declined. YYYMMDD. Do not pressure. Documentation of a decline is useful if a later reaction occurs. Photo rules. Only take a time-stamped photo with client consent and follow local privacy rules. If photos aren't allowed, rely on the one-line record. Always encrypt or lock files that contain photos.
And stop and refer language? If there's more than mild redness, what do you want staff to say and do?
If you see swelling, blistering, or intense pain, stop immediately. Remove product if safe to do so, rinse the area if indicated, and say, "I'm pausing your service and recommending you see a clinician. I can help you contact one." Record the event with the severity tag and follow your incident protocol. That script is short and action-oriented. No medical opinions, just referral.
Hearing a calm, prepared referral script as a guest makes me trust the tech more. It's reassuring.
Segment 3. Ops, scripts, and pilot. Don't roll this out company-wide first. Pilot with 10 clients over 1 week. Appoint a pilot steward, one person who ensures consistency and tallies KPIs, incidents avoided, reworks prevented, and ledger adoption rate. Give staff copy and paste scripts for consent, decline, and escalation. Timebox training to 15 minutes and run 2 role-play scenarios.
As the client voice, I'd love to see how you'd coach a staffer to fold this into a booking flow. Short example, please.
Absolutely. Booking flow example. When confirming an appointment, include a short line. We offer a 60-second patch test for new products. Reply yes to opt in. At check-in, quick patch test today? If yes, proceed with the SOP. After the test, record the one-line ledger and tag the booking. It's only 30 to 90 seconds extra, and the pilot data will show the ROI.
KPI sounds sensible. What goals should a small shop set for the 1-week pilot?
Simple targets. Run 10 patch tests. Aim for at least 80% ledger adoption for those clients. Track 0 rework requests related to products tested during that week if your process was followed. The steward collects results at the pilot end and shares a 5-minute recap with staff.
I can already see this reducing awkward conversations at the desk and giving clients clarity. It's a win-win.
Wrap. Risks and mitigations. We flagged a few risks in the show notes. First, people might treat this as medical advice. Mitigation. Repeat the on-air and in-script disclaimer and use only non-medical wording. Second, privacy concerns. Mitigation. Minimal data capture, booking note option, locked folders, and follow local laws. Third, added admin causing friction. Mitigation. Timebox the SOP and pilot small. Appoint a steward and use copy-paste scripts. Fourth, incorrect execution. Mitigation. Role-play during pilot and include clear stop and refer language.
From a guest perspective, the key mitigations I want are consent clarity and the ability to decline without pressure. When those are respected, the ledger feels like protection, not intrusion.
Quick recap of your action list. 1. Download the printable sensitivity ledger from the show resource page. 2. Copy the consent line into your booking confirmations and check-in script. 3. Timebox and run a 1-week 10-client pilot with a steward. 4. Use the 2 storage options and pick one. And 5. Train staff with 2 role plays focused on stop and refer language. You can implement all of this week.
I'm excited to see shops try this. Small steps, big trust wins.